law uses many terms of art that can seem like a foreign language to people who don't practice law. So I made the Oregon Law Dictionary to let you know the meaning of many words and phrases that attorneys use all the time in divorce lawsuits. My hope is that this will make you familiar with these terms and help you understand your case as you proceed through a lawsuit. In this video, we're going to look at the meaning of service of process. Hello, Christine Burr here from Alturas Law, and I want to talk to you about what does it mean to have service of process and why is it so important to have service done properly to begin your lawsuit. Service of process is the way in which a party who initiates a lawsuit gives notice to the opposing party or parties that they are being sued. So the party who begins a lawsuit must notify the other party or parties that they need to defend themselves in court. The defending party is usually served, which means given copies of the summons and the complaint, sometimes called the petition, to satisfy the notice requirement. Now, there are private parties who can effectuate service of process, or people also often hire a sheriff's deputy to serve somebody in a lawsuit. It doesn't make much difference which way you do it, and sometimes a private process server is more convenient if you need to pick the time or the place to serve someone. And a sheriff's deputy can sometimes be a better choice if you need the official demeanor and training of a law enforcement officer to get a party served. But that person who is the process server hands those documents to either the party who's being served or to someone who has the authority to accept those documents for the party. Now, it depends on where you are to decide what your time limitations are for serving somebody, because even in Oregon, different jurisdictions have different time limitations in which you must perfect service for it to be effective and for you to be able to continue with your lawsuit. For instance, in Multnomah County, the plaintiff has to perfect service within 6 months of filing the original petition or complaint. Other jurisdictions, however, have much shorter time limitations, and you should look in your particular jurisdiction to see where your time limitations are so that you know that you can get somebody served in the proper amount of time. Also, you must remember that service of process is an absolutely essential part of starting a lawsuit. You have to do it correctly and according to the statutes for service to be completed and for you to have the right to proceed with your lawsuit. That doesn't mean that you always have to give service to the person who's being served, which is personal service. You can have substitute service, or if the person is not locatable by reasonable methods, then sometimes you can ask the court for permission to serve by publication. When you look in the paper and you see those tombstone ads that have a printed summons in the legal notice section of the newspaper, that's where people are served by publication. So there's a notice in the newspaper where the person is believed to be located, serving to let them know that they are being sued in a lawsuit. Also, if the party who needs to receive service agrees, you can have them sign an acceptance of service or equivalent document where they say, yes, I received these documents on a certain date, and now I agree that I must answer within the statutory time limitations. So it's my pleasure to be able to present to you the Oregon Divorce Dictionary explanations, and I hope you found it helpful. One thing I want you to keep in mind is that this is general information and not legal advice for any particular set of circumstances or collection of facts. If you have additional questions about your particular circumstance, I encourage you to seek legal advice from someone in your jurisdiction. Also, I have more videos on the Divorce Matters YouTube channel, which cover a wide range of family law topics. If you want to get in touch with me directly, You can always visit the website, Alturas Law LLC, at www.alturaslaw.net, or drop me an email at info@alturaslaw.net. If you are in Central Oregon and would like to set up a call or a time to meet, you can reach me at area code 541-304-3030. See you next time. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, rate this video, and join in the conversation so we can hear what you have to say.